Well, lads, how are you getting on? DRB and Franks, welcome to the stream, boys. How are you getting on? I'm just going to stream this just to show you how to export objects properly because a lot of people do it wrong and it doesn't work out. And when you go into game, your objects end up showing white, which has happened to me. But figured out eventually how to do it, and I'll show you now. And if you do this way, like I said, it'll never not work. Like, so just as long as you do this, it'll be fine. So I'll be ready to go, or should we wait for another few people to come in, or we just fucking go for it and they can go back in the stream anyway. Do you want to share them with your subscribers special? If you want to, Franks, really would mean a lot. But if you don't, if you want to, please definitely do. But if you don't want to, that's grand. I'll manage. But thank you very much. Really does mean a lot, Franks. Right. Yeah, we'll get started. So, right. So, let's say Thornton is the map you're going to wipe, and you're going to make that your map. The first thing you're going to do anyway is go into your folder. Then what you want to do is go into maps, and then in maps you want to create a folder. And what you want to call the folder is new objects. Right, so that's there now. Yeah, I won't be streaming for very long anyway, Franks. So just a quick thing just to show you how to do this. Well, Jason, boy, haven't seen you in a while. How are we getting on? So anyway, so we create that folder of new objects in maps. So when we've that done, then we want to get the object on it. So let's go to the west coast. Let's open up the map. And we'll get an object out of it, and we will export it. Can take a bit out of a map. I'm telling you, just pull the muscle in my shoulder. Ooh, not good, Jason. Hope you're alright, boy. Doesn't sound very pleasant. Oh, wow, great. Right, let me try it again, and if it doesn't work, I'll just try a different map. For some reason, that one opened. It takes forever to load, and it's probably not even going to open anyway. Yep, did not work. Right, let's get a different map. Let's go into Candy, because why not? Map one. Hopefully this will open up, and if this doesn't open up, then I have no clue what's going on. Sorry, but I gotta run. Hope it goes well. We'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to a mate's house tomorrow for the day. But if I'm back in the evening, I might stream then, but I'll see. If I do stream tomorrow, it'll be the last stream for a long time. So this actually could be the last stream, so I'll see you either tomorrow or else in like a month's time. So I'll talk to you later. Thanks for everything as well. Right. So like I said, you've that new objects folder put into your map. You're coming on the Kindle to pick out an object. Right. So don't mind the white. I just took out the grass texture out of this map because I wanted it. That's why the grass is all white. But let's say you want to export let's just this house up here. So you want to export this. What you do first is look Franks, thanks so much, Lila. And like I said, if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you when I finish my mocks, which will be in about a month's time. So I'll see you then, or I'll see you tomorrow. Good luck and happy farming. Right, so once you've that selected, you go up to File, Export Selection with Files. It has to be with files, or else it won't work. So Export Selection with Files. Then go onto your desktop and just put down we'll call it old house. Right, you want to save it to your desktop, and it says, do you want to get the parent directory structure? You click yes, because if you click no, then I forget what, I think it brings the whole map with it or something like that. I forget what it does now. But anyway, you press yes. Okay, so make sure you press yes. I minimize it now, and we can close that. Right, so as you can see, it exported the three things: our XML, the i3D, and our texture folder, which is, it says your textures for the thing inside it. And this is what happens if you don't do it right. It will just show up white in the game and it won't look right. So what you want to do again is make another new folder on your desktop, and it's called the same thing, old house. And then all you want to do is grab all these and pull them into your old house folder, and then you want to open back up your map, and then you want to go back into maps, go into your new objects folder that you already made, and drag your folder into the old house, which has all these inside it, your textures all inside that. So it's all inside there now. It's in your objects, and that's it. That's how you import an object. And if you want to get it on to the map, then you open up the map and you import it. I'm not sure how to do it now. 99% of the time that will always work if you do it that way. And obviously you only make the new objects folder once. You don't make that every time you're exporting something. You have it made now, so whenever you just put your folder with all the stuff inside it into that now, and it'll work. Right, so you're in Thornton, which is the map. Let's just say you want to import your yoke here, so you go File, Import, go into your map, into Maps, into New Objects, Old House, and there is your i3D. Click on that, press Open. It'll then come onto the map where you want to place it in. You press Control P, then you place it wherever you want. Right, so that's it, lads. I'll just load up the game, load up the mapping game, and show you that it does actually work. So yeah, but you have to make sure that you make the new object folder DRB, or else it won't work. Right, so let's close out that, close up that, open up mods, then I want to drag this in here. Right, it's in there now. Close that and open up the game. Oh yeah, we wanna need that. Right. Oh, that looks all fucked up. Sec. There we go. How do you get grass textures from another map example? Yeah, I'll show you that now as well. It's very easy, really. Very easy. Rosewood farm sim takes forever to load now. It's probably because of all the mods, but who gives a shit? Huh. There we go. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Career. Yes, because the mod did. There it is. Right. We don't want to click. Oh, any news, anyway, lads? No, just wait for this to load, which takes. Actually, it doesn't normally take that long. I don't know why it's taking so long. Probably because it's Taunton. I never really played in Taunton. I never really liked it. I don't know why. I liked it in 15, but for some reason I don't like it in 17. It doesn't look as good. Anyway, I don't know why that's there. Open up this and show you fuck car that it does work. There's a house with all the textures working. Simple as that. Right, we'll show you how to do the grass textures. Right, so go back into mods. Drag you out there. Cheers, bye. Helped a lot. No problem, bye. No bother at all. Alright, so we get I think I do have Rosewood, so I'll be able to use that as well. What is it? Mods, that's what it's in. Mods. Open that. Right. Rosewood. Right, we will copy and paste it there. Make a new folder. Try that in there. Extract that. Oh, now that the camera's all fucked up. Just fixed it. Right, there we go. Let's wait for this to Alright, so what you want to do is go into foliage, I think. And so your bush, potato, all that shit. There, the weeds, rough grass. Yeah, just rough grass. What do you want? So you go up on Thornton. So this is your map. You want to go into foliage as well. You want to you want to open up, or no, you want to delete. No, actually no. What you want to do is just get this off Rosewood, drag it onto here. So, replace this file. That will do that. I think that's it, but might have to do something else. One second now. No, it's textures. No, not textures. That's wrong. I did this a while ago, but I kind of forget to do it. But I do know how to do it. But one second. Nope. Okay. Wait, let's fill planes. Nope. Oops. Upper one maybe. What you use to record computer? I use OBS. Open Broadcaster Studio. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so what you want to do as well is you want to go onto your map, go into maps, textures, terrain, and then you want to go to the rough grass yoke, and you want to get the 3 of them, because there's 3. There's rough grass diffuse, rough grass distance diffuse, and rough grass normal, and you want to get all 3 of them, and you just want to actually no, you want the ones off of this map. So what you want to do is get the 3 of them. Nope. Fuck it. You want to get the 3 of them, and you want to drag them onto your map. It'll say replace this. Yep, you want to do that, and then that should be it, I think. Yeah, so as long as you brought in the 3 rough grass here in maps and textures, and as long as you change the rough grass in foliage, that should be it, I think. We'll check in a minute. So we'll open up that, get this, drag it on there, close that, go back in here, Quick game. And now we wait and see, did it work? And cameras are query, and there we go. Right. And now it's loaded really fast because it already was loaded up. You got career, uh, bang, 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 bang. The very back, of course, where it would be. Continue, deselect all, and so hopefully that now should have changed all your grass texture. So all you have to do is go into your foliage in your maps, change the rough grass to the one you want, then go into maps, then go into textures, go into that and get the 3 rough grass things that you want out the map, and then put it into your own map, and then replace them with the ones that are in your map, and then you're done. I think that should work. Like I said, we'll find out now. So did you understand all that, lads? Let's check. Did it work? Yep, it changes that grass anyway. So we want to check now, did it change the cut grass? So hop into a tractor, get more, and we'll see. This map actually is way better with this grass texture. Oh my gosh, feel probably on 11. You might have to go, if you want it to be a bit more thicker, because it is a bit light at the moment, a bit patchy. If you want to do that, you go onto the map 01, you go into the map IPD, would open up with Notepad++, and you just change the density to a higher number, like a very smaller bit of a higher number, and that makes fuck just collisions. That'll make the difference in it make it look a bit better. But it looks fine, but just in case you do want it to look a bit thicker. Okay. And that looks way better with this grass texture. Start it up, lower it down. There you go. That's Rosewood's grass textures. So that's how you do that. Actually nice texture. Ends up fairly well. Here's my note. Yeah. How did you follow all that? You were able to do all that. I made sense today. You know, because if you don't, I can go back over what you have to do again. It's very easy, really. And yeah, it is a very nice texture, to be fair. Is there anything else you don't understand as well? I can tell you about mapping. I don't even know how to Ramon. I just got my habit. Yeah. So, like I said, is there anything else you want me to show you? And I'll be more than happy to. What about livestock into a map like cow farm? I'll be honest with you now. When I was doing the cows on my map, um, I didn't know how to do the triggers because whenever I'd import triggers, they wouldn't work. And like I was asking some fella about it, and he told me that you have to change something about them, but I don't know how you do it. So what I did for it was what I did was the trigger that was already on your map. So say I'm Taunton here now. Your trigger is here. So you have all your triggers down here for unloading and to ground everything. What you do is you just don't move them at all. You just leave them where they are from the very start. And what you do then is you bring in the shed that you want and you put it over it and with the little yokes then you make it shed the size of the trigger so you make your trough in the shed line up with the trigger. So then you don't have to move the triggers and they'll still work the way they did before. That's the only way I could do it. It works fine that way as well, it works the exact same. But like I said, just to import different triggers, you have to change something about them, and I'm not entirely sure to do it, and I've never gotten them to get it to work. So there's some nice little textures. But yeah, so yeah, you can do that if you leave the trigger that's already there, and import your shade on top of it, and match it up with the same size. It'll be right then. So is there anything else while I'm at it? Should use a grinder, that'd be cool. You can like clean off rust. This is a tiny pillager, so small. So, is there anything else you want to know, or are you good now? So, I'm assuming that's all you want to know. I was just typing something really long. Just turn up the map now. Fingers crossed. Don't have white. For the grass textures, yeah, it should probably definitely work. Especially since I use the exact same grass textures as you, so more than likely it will work. I'll just wait until everything's alright with you, and I'll finish up then. Any new mods? Certain empty map though, not a clear map. Fingers crossed. We're starting on an empty map. An empty map. Is that a map you downloaded that's already empty? But if it is, that will still work fine. Makes no difference. Makes no difference at all. So let me know, did it work? Rails with short amount of proper harvest and a lot of rain is, you will have to plant carefully. Yeah, it's Lancy Boy start the map, but it's empty, but the triggers are all in the map, you know. Alright, that's grand. So yeah, that'll be grand. But did your textures work? Wait, the one for Ireland. Yeah, cool. But I suppose Wales is the same thing. Why did they pick Wales? Why didn't they say England or Ireland or something? West. It's actually cool the way that it is. Never did. Why the fuck was there Paraguay? What is go for this place? Yeah, in Paraguay. It is Paraguay. I can't find where I put the shades, lol. I'm driving around. Oh, wait. No, fair, it's not as fairly said. Should have got to find it though. That's why I put the houses outside the house in Taunton, so I know how to find it. It's nice, don't you? The herbs is nicer. Yup, it worked. I'll send you a pic on Snapchat. Thanks for helping me. Much appreciated. No bother, boy. That's great news. Do you still have no bother creating the rest of your map now? I don't have to waste time fucking around with things. Because I've done so many nights of just doing that fucking around with things. I have no clue what you're doing. So, right. So your grass textures worked and your buildings worked as well, so that should be all fine now.